Peace. So, men, women, and equality, or what we call equality, right? We understand the women's suffrage movement. We understand women were fighting for rights. Women couldn't vote. People of color couldn't vote. There's a lot of things that was unequal in this society, you know what I'm saying? But that's none to nil. What I want to specifically speak about is the way women are being indoctrinated to believe that they can actually do and be equal to men. And they can be in certain standards. You know what I'm saying? In certain areas of life, they can be equal, employment, things of that nature. But the design of us, we're designed different. A woman is designed to do what a man can't do, and a man is designed to do what a woman can't do. And that's just what it is. Men can't have children, but a woman can. Her body's designed to carry children and so on and so forth. So there's a difference. You understand what I mean? And like I said, in the ideas and the arenas of equality, job market, and things of that nature, of course, a woman should be equal to men. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. It shouldn't be a standard, you know what I'm saying? Or one should be higher than the other. But we're in a society where standards exist, but the standards are based on an equal breakdown of wealth and resources to given to a certain percentage of people while others have to suffer and fight to get it. But that's another story. What I want to discuss is this. How come is it that in our relationships, specifically speaking, I can't speak for other people. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to speak for my own people and my experiences and conditions and so on and so forth. So why is it that many times in situations where you may have people dealing with each other, you know what I mean, and cheating happens, or, you know, something happens out of the normal that may cause a problem or a rift in that relationship, the woman takes the stance, well, if he did it, I'm going to do it back to him. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm going to go out and get him back and, you know what I'm saying, and make him feel bad because he made me feel bad. Now, number one, that reactionary moment is going to cause you a lifetime of problems. That reactionary moment. You never do something because somebody did it to you and your feelings got hurt, so you want to hurt their feelings back. See, that's a problem, because trying to hurt their feelings back, you're going to hurt your own self. See, the reality is the person, when they hurt your feelings, I don't believe in my own estimate that they were really trying to hurt your feelings. You know what I'm saying? But they may have hurt your feelings because you went through a phone, you know what I'm saying, or you heard or you found out, whatever. The reality is sometimes we don't go searching for things because we can't handle what we find. Number two, never pick up a person's phone and go through it if you can't handle what you may find in the phone. You understand what I'm saying? So if you have to do those types of things, that's a relationship you may not want to be in. If you have to go behind a person and check behind them and do all of these types of things, that's a relationship that may be unhealthy for you, may not be conducive for you or that person. So you may need to have to regroup, because if you have to play the game of revenge in these relationships, then you have an actual problem. Because see, again, I told you, a man is designed to do what a woman can't, and a woman is designed to do what a man can't. And in the process, a woman will be treated differently from certain behaviors than a man would be treated differently. You understand what I mean? And we've seen it happen. So to play the tit for tat game, he cheated on me, I'm gonna go cheat on him, and I slept with his best friend and blah, blah, blah. In the end, when it's all said and done, sister, you don't look well. The brothers don't look well either. But sister, you look a little worse because of your reaction, because of how you allow somebody to push your button enough where you would go and let your integrity fall to the ground to hurt somebody else, to get somebody, to make somebody else feel bad, to hurt somebody. So you go give up your own body to hurt somebody else. But in the end, if you ain't careful, you may be pregnant and you may not know who the father is because you're so busy with this revenge game, getting back at this person who hurt your feelings. You understand what I'm saying? But maybe that person didn't really hurt your feelings. One thing about men, a lot of times, is if they're cheating because it's a physical thing. They don't love the individual that they're cheating with. It's just physical. You understand what I mean? Men think with their penis, not with their hearts. When a man comes to any type of relationship, on his inset, he's coming with his penis. He may grow and to develop a real feeling for this woman, and then his heart becomes involved. But in the reality, most guys are just looking to have sex. And women, you know what I'm saying, aren't looking for that. They're looking to be stable. They're looking to have a relationship and so on and so forth. So when a woman comes to a relationship, she brings her heart, brothers. She brings her heart. You know what I mean? And you can break her heart. And when you break her heart, of course, there's going to be some type of mind state that she's going to go through, some type of, you know what I'm saying, breakdown possibly. You know what I mean? Anger, whatever, to the point where she wants to get back at you. But when she gets back at you, that's where she may fall short a little bit. Just a little bit. Because when it's all said and done, you will look like the bad person in the end. You will look like the slut, the whore, and so on and so forth. And then you have women who promote, do what you will with your body. It's your own body. And I agree. It's your body. Do what you want to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Be free with it. Explore it. Do whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? But in the reality, there's a consequence for all of that exploration. Matter of fact, you have women who have created a whole movement called slut shaming or slut walking or whatever, being proud of you being in your own sexuality and being in your own sluttiness. That's fine if that's who you are. But the reality is this. When it's all said and done, you're going to have to look at 3 or 4 different men to find out who your baby's father is if you're not in tune with what you're doing. You understand what I mean? Because this happens and we see it all the time. And we see women, I know he the daddy, and he don't be the daddy. And then the next man don't be the daddy. And then the next man don't be the daddy. So the thing is this. First of all, brothers, always use condoms. If you're in a marriage or you got a woman that you're with and y'all making babies, that's a different story. Always use condoms, brothers. Regardless of that, it feel much better without the condom. You know, I like it raw and all that. Forget that. Because liking it raw can come with a lifetime of problems. Sisters, use condoms. Don't ever let a brother tell you that, you know what I'm saying, if he can't get it raw, he don't want it, or you blah. That's nonsense. First of all, preserve yourself. You have a portal where life comes through. Preserve it because it can be tainted with just any type of sperm coming up inside of your portal, you know what I'm saying, without any type of protection on yourself or, you know, that individual. You understand what I'm saying? You have to respect and honor your portal, because if you don't, it will be abused, and you will abuse it at your own will because you're so busy trying to get back at somebody else because of what they did to you. Your womb isn't a weapon and your children aren't weapons, so don't use your womb as a weapon, because what will happen is you'll be the only one. You will be the only one suffering from the way that you use your womb as a weapon. Remember, whatever you do to harm another person in thought, deed, word, or action, you are doing, and you are actually harming your own self. So remember that. So sisters, please, take into consideration that you can't do what a man do. You can't sleep around. Oh, you can do that. Trust me, you can do whatever you choose, but there's a consequence for certain things that you do. For the choices you make, there's either a reward or a consequence. And many times, you're falling victim to the consequence. You understand what I mean? So we have to do things a little bit differently. You understand? Sisters, stop trying to keep up with these brothers, because you can't. And you're the only ones that's harming yourself, bringing children into the world, and you don't know who these fathers are, because you're allowing men to run up in you without condoms and things of that nature because you want to make them feel good, or they're making you feel, you know, insecure about your own self because they're talking about not using a condom, and you're allowing them to talk you into that. That's not normal. The reality in these days and times, protect yourself at all times. Wrap up, use a condom. Whatever you gotta do to protect yourself, protect yourself. Women, don't allow a brother up in you without a condom. Trust me. This is where we are right now. Don't do that so you won't be a victim in 2 or 3 different ways and then running around screaming and hollering about why men are no good and so on and so forth when you actually place yourself in a position for men to be no good. You spread yourself short. You understand what I mean? So with that being stated, understand where I'm coming from. Peace.